Be here now. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the invisible world of Jeremy Jonz, where all things are possible when you believe. So hang on, here we go. Let's do this. If you haven't already, subscribe free to the Invisible World Inspo letter, which is bespoke inspiration to boost your day. A read-it-in-a-minute lift delivered right to your inbox. Click the link in the show notes. Episode 54. Weird. A bit weird, mate. This is going to be a great ski run. Let's drop in right here. Drop in! Let's hit the terrain park and pull a tail grab on episode 9 of Here Be Dragons. Me? I am Jeremy Jonz, and this is the Invisible World of Jeremy Jonz, a place where dreamers and makers transcend illusions. Last episode, I mentioned how my perspective of Here Be Dragons evolved. And when your perspective changes, well, the things around you literally take on different shape, meaning, different impact, different experience. A small example of this happened this morning. My son was making pancakes. We had just hosted a recital party and had a ton of trays and platters on the island. He plugged in the cord on the side of the griddle, like always, and began cooking up his favorite pancakes. When I came in, I noticed the heat from the griddle would be too close to the platters. "Hey, buddy, that's too close. You need to move it." "Yeah, I thought it was too close too, Dad, but look." He tugged on the griddle and no doubt the cord was taut. "I can't get it away any further." Now, you can imagine what's like having me as a dad. There's always a lesson, always a story, and I don't always talk to him this way, but I said, "Son, remember, when you change your perspective, the things around you will follow your lead and will literally change. Here, watch." I picked up the griddle tray without unplugging it, and I turned it so the side where the cord plugged in was now on the opposite side of the island, meaning a 180-degree turn. It was now a full griddle length away from the huge stack of platters. It was a little different now because the side cord that has the temperature control was always on the right side, but now it's on the left. And the top was now the bottom and the bottom the top, but it cooked just the same. We added nothing new. We subtracted nothing either. We didn't change any platters or plugs. The only thing that changed was our perspective. Instead of the pressure of changing the circumstance, the situation, start with intentionally changing your perspective and watch how the circumstances change as a mere byproduct. Anyway, back to skiing. It was a heavy snow year. Mountain and snowpack conditions were about the same after my very first descent with Todd. Here Be Dragons remained pretty much about the same snow conditions. For the next month, time and time again, I went and skied down Here Be Dragons with a few Todds. Same trees, same boulders, generally the same snowpack, same cliffs, same steep grade. Once I changed my perspective about Here Be Dragons, well, then the dragon changed for me. Then this one day, my son and I showed up to the mountain, just me and him. We warmed up the legs and took a few laps on the blues. Still always love me a few good blue cruiser moments. Oh, It was sunny, I remember that. We both had our radios in pocket. We're on channel 41. If you're ever up there, give us a breaker. We got off the lift, and I said, you know what sounds fun? Let's go hit dragons. And now it was me. That was my perspective. Now I thought that it was fun. He said, nah, Dad, I just want to stay in the park today, practice teaching myself 360s off the jumps. Ah, okay, I see. I definitely can't help you there. So, yeah. And the dragon is calling me. I must go. I pulled out my radio for a test check. Waffle 1 to Waffle 2, testing 1, 2, 3. All right. You stay in the park, I'll go solo. After I get down, I'll radio and give you an update that I am good. Okay, but you better not forget, Dad. I winked at him. I got you. Safety first. We pounded knuckles, and here I was, soon, through the ropes, through the high country gates, and past the warning signs, staring down at the dragon, steep as ever. Similar conditions, this time, in my solitude at solitude, out loud, I looked over and said to myself, I can! I really did that. Then I made one good turn. Now, listen, you know how I roll. I must keep it 100 with you, so no, I wasn't flying down the run backwards, but it felt like flying. You get me? This time, this run, I played both Jonz the skier and Todd the guide. I kid you not, I would literally say out loud, just one good turn. Just one good turn. And then I went a little faster, and a little faster. Again, I'd vocalize just one good turn. I felt like Dory, right? Just keep swimming. And then, as I'm singing my just one good turn mantra, some bro absolutely launches past me. Earphones in, baggy snow pants, probably some punk kid, literally gonzo. And I stopped. Whoa. You know what? Good for him. Good for him. I watched him real close. Closer. Then I looked harder. And there it was. It may have been tighter, more narrow, shorter, definitely faster, and more straight down than my line, but sure enough, the algebraic equation balanced. The math checked out. Even at his level, at his speed, it was still just one good turn on his line too. That's all he was doing. Cool, I smiled. I got out my phone and made a few notes. This is going to be a podcast episode someday. I stuffed my phone back in my pocket, took a deep breath, reached out my pole as far as I could, turned my skis straight down. I didn't even think about hunching my back or looking for a comfortable, safe place to fall. Instead, I leaned forward and then made one more good turn. When I made it down, maybe you saw me, maybe you were there, and you saw me pumping my fist in the air, smiling, relaxed, tired legs, but no sweat, no foggy goggles. What a celebration. What a shred, bro. Man, that was cool. And the illusion was officially transcended. Oh my, pandemonium is showtime! After all these decades, most of which were merely spent spectating, my long-held positioned belief actually was not true. it was just a comfortable limit, just an illusion. I'm actually not a blue cruiser after all. And if that's true, then what other areas might this also be the case? Remember the punk kid elite skier that ripped past me? Bro was probably already on the return lift. I thought, I bet he has some earbuds in and is listening to some music. I think he's listening to this song by Cody Johnson. I won't sing it this time. But the song goes like this. If you got a chance, take it. Take it while you got a chance. If you got a dream, chase it, 'cause your dream won't chase you back. If you're gonna love somebody, hold on as long and as strong and as close as you can, till you can't. So take that phone call from your mama and just talk away, 'cause you never know how bad you wanna till you can't someday. Don't wait on tomorrow, 'cause tomorrow may not show. Say your sorries, your I love yous, 'cause man, you never know. If you got a chance, take it. Take it while you got a chance. Chase it till you can't. If we were playing make-believe, my all-time favorite game, maybe we would make up another verse. Maybe I could do a duet with this Cody bro. Maybe it would sound similar to, so take on Here Be Dragons and just ski it away, 'cause you never know how bad you wanna till you can't someday. Don't wait on tomorrow, 'cause tomorrow may not show. Point your skis down. Start with one good turn, 'cause man, you never know. You see this, huh? I never would have been able to ski dragons by myself without Todd. Not only that, more succinctly, right? I never even would have tried. Never would have even considered it. I never would have opened up that part of my soul. And if we're going full circle, you know I like to, I never would have healed from that big T trauma from the Snowbird prequel. Find Todds, will you? Surround yourself with people who challenge you, who believe in your double black diamond abilities, who encourage and guide. And when you step into your power zones that you have, you be a Todd. I mean, that's why I created the Dreamers and Makers members portal and invisible world, right? Just listening to this cool podcast, like, it's cool. You know I think it's cool, but it's still not really enough to make the double black changes. That's why I created Invisible World, so we can all be Todds for each other. And also seeing all perspectives, a place where it's safe to yell, I can't, when you are facing a ski run that's making you sweat because it's so steep. Maybe it's a mountain that you've never been on before, and a place where someone challenges your generally positive illusion of being a metaphorical blue cruiser. Even if someone has never quite skied the same line that you're eyeing, sometimes just having someone remind you that there's a double black diamond superpower in those boots, well, sometimes that's enough. Just tell me you think I can. You believe in me. You ski up on the energy frequency incline that David Hawking so meticulously describes. It's like recently my son, 11, wanted to try a 360 off a ski jump. And you're right, I have never done that. But I know that his passion and superpowers could. I saw the double black diamond. Yep, he tried and failed. But he kept trying, making one good turn, and another, and then he landed it. He got it. And I got it. Well, him on video. He did it. Because of me. No, I'm kidding. Son, if you're listening, I'm not taking credit for your 360. Keep shredding, bro. Let me get quick and dirty. 2 points as we finish up today. First one is about comparing. If you remember, not just Todd, not just the punk kid who blew past me, not just my son and his buddy, 2 10-year-olds, right? All of them probably skipped this whole mini-series. They're like, that was easy. They had no problems with dragons. Right? One Hundy, I fooled around with the slippery temptress of comparing. So seductive. Okay, he's 10, and I'm in my 40s. What's wrong with me? I should be better at this. I'm the dad. I shouldn't be scared. I'm not enough. Oh, that's close to the bone. I'm not enough to ski a double black. To conquer this addiction. I'm not enough to close a bunch of deals. To get all A's in my classes, especially Math 1050, that's a doozy. I'm not enough to go out on dates and get dates. Or to build a real estate portfolio. Man, but apparently everyone else is. That is a slippery cliff. You can only ride your skis down. When you judge or compare yourself, you limit yourself. You miss out on the beauty of your own journey. Well, listen to what the Dalai Lama says. We can never obtain peace in the outer world until we make peace within ourselves. You see what the Dalai Lama is talking about, right? The importance of your invisible world first. Love yourself there. Patience with yourself there. Not judgment and comparing. That's cancerous. The more we do that, the more we lose touch with our own divinity, superpowers, and capabilities. We are all running in our own race. And Jonz, if you look harder, you'll see that you have skills and successes that your son doesn't, that Todd doesn't, that punk bro who blew past me doesn't. See, we all have our own superpowers. We all have our own massive estate inheritance in our invisible world. And we must remember, though, while the milk and honey is free, the cost, the price is use. Second dirty point, the higher up you go on the ski mountain, the less people. Be the best in your field, Jonz. Push yourself. Not because you need to prove anything to anyone, but just because it's more fun up there. It's not as crowded. It has the most untracked, deeper pow. The bottom is so crowded. It's easier to find deep snow, better snow, less people, and less tracks up higher. The challenge, and in my book, a different synonym is opportunity. So the opportunity of being a double black diamond skier in your pursuits is that it offers better, more fulfilling pow-pow. If you're a big Jesus fan, he said it similarly. Wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in. Because strait is the gate, and narrow is the way, which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. Find the narrow gates. Find the narrow gate at the top of the summit, where the wind is howling, and it's so steep, and you go bet on yourself today. You go make it happen, Jonz. You go to the top. You go celebrate your one good turn today. Why, Jonz? Why? Oh, come on now. Because the world needs who you were meant to be. So point your skis straight down and be it.